I'm very interested in this Bitcoin. Quite surprised to see the violent move up. Feel a little bit badly. Paul, of course, said down. I was thinking that, higher highs and higher lows. Looks like we define a bull market. We'll be doing lots of this kind of conversation tonight. I suppose you can make the argument, wow, we banged into that 2.618 and then we're rejected hard off of that. It's fascinating that if this is the bottom down here, that W, then that's our sort of key lows that this trade is still working. And we never did go through those lows. All we did was clean out these lows. So, I mean, obviously open to interpretation. I get the impression because this is taken off that this bigger head and shoulders pattern is not valid anymore. So I can probably take that off the screen. Ironically enough, it almost looks to me like, well, that's the lowest low, eh? So this is your Binance exchange, and this is Tether. Is a lot of this volatility, especially this kind of spike, nothing more than a liquidity sort of hunt on Binance? Like if we look at Stamp, well, it's got that big honking candle as well. It's interesting when you dude up the bot levels, notice that rally peak and this current trough, that's setting up the bottom end of the range, and notice it's also off of this trend line. So I get the impression that we're kind of stuck in this range for a while. Interesting, there are leaders in crypto right now. XMR. That's is XMR Monero? Can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen that. You can see that we've come into the moving average cluster here. So whichever way this resolves, is this a bullish bot? It might be. We got one low. I'd like to see two. I'd like to see three. I'd like to see a move up, and I'd like to see it above all these moving averages. Sort of mid sort of move, not really a new buy, not at the bottom, not at the top. Same sort of thing here. Could we get, we had to move to new highs, so one low, two lows, three lows to set up that next leg higher. This looks like an ABCD, which would take us back up top here. And interesting, lots of volume pouring in on this thing. This is TRX. Cripple, let's see what Cripple looks like. Yeah, he also made a new low there. Interesting, again, we're coming up against these lows. W is trying to form in the indicators. Can we have a turn here, please? So I think all of these images look very much like the little altcoin basket that I have here. These guys, it's the same conversation. They almost all look identical, which is scary because maybe there's like one more FU lower here. Having said that, you've heard me talk lots about candle body lows for trade location. I mean, can you come in and buy that level and risk to those lows? I think I had said, and you can see it here. I should get that Binance account up and running now. But if this thing W's out, I should be adding to the trade. So also too, here is that Matic. So just sort of bumping along the bottom end of the range. Do we start losing these lows? We haven't yet. That's an inside bar. It's trying to reverse. It's interesting how we're playing against this trend line here, but then actually I was drawn off of that market structure. There, then we lost it. Then notice the counter trend rally is back to it. So if this inside bar does fire, I think that is a buy signal above that, and we're probably going to head back up against here. So do with that information as you see fit.